Ничего себе.
Yukarıda yürümek ne kadar zor. Bavulu çekmek daha da zor. Sıcak sıcak.
Kamchatka has experienced its heaviest snowfall in 30 years, RBC reports. The region has been hit by a blizzard for the past few days, with local authorities declaring a state of emergency. Snowfall in Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky reached 1.3 meters or more. Meanwhile, residents posted videos on social media showing 4-story high snowdrifts, blocked driveways, and cars buried in the snow. As reported by Mikhail Luz, a leading specialist at the Phobos Weather Center, several consecutive cyclones brought heavy snowfall to Kamchatka. Snow depths in Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky ranged from 51 to 133 centimeters, and in the neighboring village of Sosnovka, it reached 163 centimeters.
Я глубже, чем ожидал.
Думаешь, вылезешь?
On Thursday, 2 people died in Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky as a result of an avalanche. According to Kommersant, the body of a 60-year-old man was found near a 2-story building on Sovetskaya Street. A 62-year-old man died near a private house in the Siroglaska district. As a reminder, Kazan was hit by heavy snowfall on January 4th. Due to the inclement weather, several planned New Year's events in the Tatarstan capital were cancelled. Trucks were unable to enter the city, leaving shops in Kazan empty. The State Traffic Inspectorate of the Republic of Tatarstan warned residents of heavy snowfall on other days. Kazan received 29.5 millimeters of snow over 11 days in 2026, or 64% of its monthly snowfall.
Сугроб до 9-го этажа. Ничего себе.
Я такого снега не помню, что ты...
Ого, как летит! Смотри, на голову нам сейчас заедет.
Я такого снега не помню, что ты...
Ого, как летит! Смотри, на голову нам сейчас заедет.
Kamchatka experienced unprecedented snowfall in over 50 years. Local residents reported snow drifts as high as 5 meters. Some were forced to evacuate their apartments through windows. Snow depths in the city reached 170 centimeters, and in some areas, more than 2.5 meters. Local residents reported snow drifts as high as 5 meters on social media.
Bavulu çekmek daha da zor. Sıcak sıcak.
Ну, капец.
Judging by footage on social media, snow had blanketed entrances, with some residents escaping through ground floor windows. Rescue workers, student groups, and volunteers joined the effort, assisting people trapped in private homes and those in need of emergency medical care. Military personnel, including submarine crews, also stepped in to clear the snow. In December 2025, rainfall reached 370 millimeters in Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky, or about 316% of the monthly normal. And in the first half of January 2026, another 163.6 millimeters fell in the city, or about 150% of the monthly normal, the Kamchatka Informed News Agency reported, citing the Regional Hydrometeorological Center.
Эй,
Я глубже, чем ожидал.
думаешь, вылезешь? Ну, капец.
A state of emergency remains in effect in Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky. An avalanche warning is in effect for the region. However, on January 17, the cyclone that brought snow to Kamchatka began to subside. By Monday evening, regional authorities reported that 2,500 cubic meters of snow had been removed from roads in Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky.
Открывай, поехали. Опа-на! Ух ты! Дэн, где Ева? Где Ева? Давай, 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 давай! Давай!
Помоги, пожалуйста! Господи!
Давай, 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 давай. Денчик, Денчик, ты чё?
According to Vera Polyakova, head of Kamchatka Hydromet, the weather conditions that have developed in Kamchatka over the past month and a half are considered extreme and extremely rare. The last time a similar situation was recorded was in the early 1970s, when several months of rainfall fell in a short period. Such conditions are extremely rare in modern observations, he said at a meeting of the Emergency Response Commission. Due to the snowstorm, passenger buses stopped operating in Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky. People were transported using Rosgvardia police vans and Vaktovkas, special buses for shift workers. On January 17, passenger bus service resumed, but with restrictions.
Там еще метет по чуть-чуть. Как метет? Поземка. Вон, смотри. Ну, капец.
Residents' homes were buried under snow, and rescuers and military personnel were helping to clear them. The price for snow removal services on the classifieds website Avito has risen to 80,000 rubles. The snowfall has caused a near stop in garbage collection in the regional capital. The main reason for the waste management problems is that utility vehicles cannot access snow-covered yards. Regional institutions and schools have switched to distance learning. On January 15, local authorities reported the deaths of 2 people who were buried under snow that fell from their roofs. Shortages of certain products were also reported in local stores, as were queues at major retail chains. Officials manually monitored the availability of essential goods in stores. Authorities urged residents not to leave their homes unless absolutely necessary and issued emergency warnings over loudspeakers. A volunteer organization was established within the emergency response headquarters. Its members helped pensioners, people with disabilities, large families, and families of war victims in Ukraine clear snow from their homes and deliver food and medicine. Following a meeting of the Emergency Response Commission on January 19, Kamchatka Governor Vladimir Solodov ordered the clearing of main streets and inter-neighborhood routes in Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky. Traffic police, in accordance with a regional government decree, began manually directing traffic at the busiest intersections.
Под балконом люди откапываются.
Kamchatka residents shared videos on social media showing how they survived the storm. For example, they show ambulance crews wading through snowdrifts and snow-covered driveways to reach patients, people escaping from blocked apartment buildings through windows, sometimes even jumping from upper floors into snowdrifts, despite the danger, and digging out their snow-buried cars. Following the popularity of videos from Kamchatka, artificial intelligence, AI-generated videos showing extreme snowfall have emerged on social media, as documented by the Telegram channel 43. In the AI-generated videos, snowdrifts in Kamchatka have reached the 9th floor of apartment buildings, and residents of the region are using them as slides, sliding directly from their apartments. Meanwhile, Alexander Shuvalov, head of the Meteo Weather Forecasting Center, reported that the highest snow depth was recorded at the Nachiki weather station -223 centimeters. In Sosnovka, the figure was 204 centimeters, and in Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky, 170 centimeters.
Раз, два, три.